Alright guys, alright y'all, I am back with another video, and yes, it's been a minute. Um, yes, it's been a minute. But I just want to come on here real quick because I know I ain't made videos in a really long time, and I mean my last few videos was like my podcast, and then it was like, ooh, I got into Syracuse University, and then I was doing my whole media journey. So, where exactly have I been all this time? Y'all, when life come at you, boo-boo, life be coming at you. Okay? So, when I graduated last year in 2017, I told myself, okay, if I don't find a job in a year, 6 months, always plan B. I didn't want to be one of those people who went to college, got a degree, and then end up not doing nothing or doing the same thing you can do without a degree. That just wasn't gonna be me. So my plan was to go to grad school. So around January, I told y'all before, I applied to grad school, only one grad school, got into the one grad school, good school, Syracuse University. I was already in prep, y'all. I put down my $500 registration. I was committed. I had a TA position. I was ready, y'all, to the point where NABJ convention is coming up, and y'all know what that is. I'm gonna make some videos on that too as we get closer to NABJ convention. But I even bought my plane ticket to Detroit for NABJ. Okay, this ticket was not cheap; it was $344. I even bought my ticket for NABJ from Syracuse and back, and now I'm not even gonna be up there. So that was a goodbye to that money because now I have to buy a whole new ticket leaving from LaGuardia to Detroit. But that's okay because I think it's worth it. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. This is what happened. The reason why I had to put grad school on hold, and I kind of wish I could put it on hold longer, but it's fine. We don't know what can happen in a year. Anything could happen in a year, and I don't want to make it seem like I made myself miss out on an opportunity. So, you can put grad school on hold for up to 1 year. And so that's what I did. I had to email my advisors in the school and tell them that I will not be attending this summer, unfortunately, because y'all know, I told y'all in the last video, the same day I had accepted to Syracuse University is the same day that Cox Media decided to call me. Yeah, I've been applying and trying to work for Cox Media since I was in college for a long time, and they called me on the same day. So literally, y'all, for about a month, I was stressing like, what am I do? Should I stay here? Should I go? On first glance, I'm like, psh, I'm out. I'm gonna go under the radar. Ain't nobody gonna be paying attention to me. I'm gonna leave like everybody else. I'm gonna go to grad school. I love my job. I love the job they got me doing because I like going to stuff and talking to people, and I like giving out free stuff. But here's the game changer. Out the blue, they came and told me, hey, Brandon, we want to know if you'd be interested in, answering phone calls for the morning show. And I'm like, what? Now, if you know radio, morning show and afternoon shows are like the top billing spot because that's the most times when people are in their cars and they're listening to music. So you want to be involved in that show somehow, some way. So I'm like, okay, cool. They're like, yeah, we just want you, to answer some phone calls and, that's about it. Maybe post a few updates. Nothing major. So I'm like, okay, this ain't nothing major. So again, I'm still gonna leave. I could do this until I leave, save up all the money for school. Mm-mm. Met with two other people, met with the people who do the morning show, and they like, no, we actually want you to like do the social media. We want you to answer the phone, help us with the contest, and sometime from time to time, we're gonna ask you on, to ask you to tune in, kind of give your commentary on some topics. What? First of all, this is what I've always wanted to do, and this is was my goal I set to do 8 years ago was to go back to school, get all the education I can, teach myself everything I could possibly teach myself, so that I can get on the radio and be a radio personality and do these things. And they like when they said that, like the actual host said this, I'm like, oh, this is way more than what the original program manager thought this was going to be. So I literally had to ponder like, should I? Is this like? I mean, I already got accepted to the grad school, so it's not like you will never get accepted again. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm like, we all know that it's hard to get in the radio. It's hard to get that foot in the door in the radio. So I'm like, should I take this opportunity or should I just go to grad school? If it's there now, it'll be there later. And they was telling me how they had other people's in this position, but they like left, or it wasn't something that they really, really wanted to do. They just wanted to do it, for the time being, for the extra hours. And I'm like, and they just kept talking about how all these people was in this position, but they left. And I'm just like, dang, I ain't going nowhere. I'm like, this is what I want to do. I was like, should I take this opportunity or should I go to grad school and hope and pray that the opportunity is there next year? And I'm like, no, you know what? I'm gonna have to be a big girl and make this decision because it's not like I could really go to any of my friends because they don't really understand it. My mama wasn't gonna understand it. My mama barely, understood how great of a grad school Syracuse was. So I'm just like, okay. So I made a decision to stay here in Long Island and work for the radio station. So that is why I had to put grad school on hold because I actually got a job opportunity. But I can say, as of yesterday, it has been exactly 1 year since I graduated, and I'm definitely not in the same spot I was last year. So I'm happy for that, and I just hope that next year, around the same time, I'm not in this same position either. I just wanted to get better and better every year. So I held it off. Held my grad school off until next year, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna try to make more videos every week to kind of give me a journey. If anybody got any questions of how it is to be a promotions assistant, promotions person, a promo team for any radio station, um, then you could just leave me some questions below. But I love my job. We get to go to places, set up, give out free stuff, talk about the radio station, make sure people tune in, make up contests and questions and like all that. I just love it. And the best part about it is I get to be up on all the pop culture news and literally be tweeting, Facebook, and blogging all morning for 3 hours straight. Like I do that anyway. Like who don't want to do that? Like that's just maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But I can literally do that stuff all day and I did it without money. So it just makes it even better to be getting paid to do it. Anyway, I'm geeked. I'm excited. But that's the reason why I had to put off grad school. So over the next few months, instead of seeing videos about my grad school journey, it's just going to be videos talking about stuff going on and events going on. So right now, we're just waiting on Summer Jam. I'm excited about that. Hopefully, I'll be working the Summer Jam, but it's one of the biggest concerts they have here on Long Island. Y'all know what Summer Jam is because they have some type of Summer Jam in every single state. So I'm excited. As y'all can see, this is my wall of everything that's happened over the last few months. Every time something happened, I basically throw it on this wall. So you see, I got the bumper stickers, both of my graduations, St. Patrick's Day, the times I went in the city. Um, we recently went to a Region 1 convention. Ugh. And Chris was a speaker at the Region 1 convention. And of course, I was there too. Yeah, Region 1, NABJ was an awesome convention. I had my hand in it. I was excited. I was geeked. I helped do the ads and stuff. But again, if you are in journalism, I say definitely make sure y'all check out NABJ. Again, this is just my wall of wonder. I went to go see Black Panther, so that's why I got the Black Panther thing here. I went and visited. I don't know if y'all can see that's good. We went to Mike MIC. Y'all know what Mike is. To visit somebody at Mike Metro cards. When I go into the city, I got my Metro cards up there. Um, yeah. And so I want to try to get back into doing my podcast because clearly I did this video for 10 minutes so I could talk on my podcast forever. So I'm probably going to try to record something this week or probably tomorrow. Me and my husband are celebrating our 1 year anniversary, and I'm thinking that we are going to do a anniversary podcast tomorrow while we're out having our little picnic that we plan on having. Hopefully the weather is beautiful and we can do that. Anyway, nope. Y'all see that? I just and I will holla at y'all. Deuces.